Oh my god, I never did the thing. Hold it, everybody. Hold it. Just 1 second. There we go. I move now. Hello, hello. Who we got going on here? Hello, not so many. Hello, Mohop. Hello, and hello, and howdy. Big Blueberry, hello. Did I say hi to Mohop? Hello, Mohop. I think I did. Hello. We're playing more Clock Tower today. Just a reminder, I'm playing with the PS1 mouse. Means it's a pain in the ass to do a gobble routine. For some reason I feel like my expressions look different today. That's okay. Whoop. Whoop. I didn't just wake up. Never. I've never woken up once in my life. Alright, it's Clock Tower time. Okay, I was worried there's no music, but I just had it quiet. Alright, well, if I remember right, this game that needs to be loud at all times, but... okay, so last time we got a bad end. We got the E ending for Jennifer. Today, we're gonna either get an ending or not. That's my plan.
Welcome back to the stage of history.
Choose data to be loaded. I gotta get better about figuring out where my shit is. But okay, scenario 1, Jennifer. We want to load up Jennifer and beat this level as Jennifer. So then we can potentially, oh god, I gotta sneeze. So then we can, you know, do the thing. I could have sworn I saved after getting the oil, but well, let's just get the oil. This might be useful. Maybe it saves at the start of the room, I don't know. Okay. So to recap last time, we're Jennifer, the survivor of the Clock Tower killings before. And now the Clock Tower killer, the Scissor Man, has returned to exact his revenge or something. We don't know who it is because the old one supposedly died or something. Yes, hence the title Clock Tower PS1, Mohop. Okay, so we already finished this one up last time, but then we sent Nolan off to the second level, which resulted in us getting a bad end. So this time I'm gonna try sending Jennifer there and see what happens. But to do that, we must first exit this level. Just maybe through here, I can't remember. Boom, boom, boom. Also, thank you for the resub, Turnip. Hello, if I did not say so. Is this locked or exit open? Emergency exit. Oh, I think I have to go to the roof, maybe. I think I think it might be the roof. The roof. Alright, I'm gonna save here. Very strange game because clicking left and right is what well, get you going to save. Alright, so we're gonna leave now. Nope. Okay, now we use the ladder key here. From way up here, is it safe? Yep, it's probably fine. Go, Jennifer! Woo! Yeah, Jennifer! Wow! Good for you, Jennifer! You're climbing down the ladder! Wow! Alright, now we've cleared the level. How exciting. Okay. Oh, okay, I can save at the end of a scenario. That's helpful. At the same time, if I miss something, I almost feel like I shouldn't, so I'm not going to save, actually. B flat, hello. What in the But it's true. I got all the sixes of bazabazoo. Boo. Wow, so what is this? Zoopop is what a bop is a. Thanks, Inspector. This was usually it's like an assistant inspector wouldn't be the one to correct it, but you know, it's fine. Jennifer. Helen, it's true. It was the scissor man. I know, I believe you, Jennifer. He is just being stubborn. I do like the idea of, like, not believing the survivor of the previous murders when, like, several people were murdered in the fucking building. But, you know, it's fine. Alright. Now, level 2. But we're gonna go as Jennifer this time around. I forget. I wonder what Nolan's doing. Okay, if we go here now, I think Nolan's not in, but. Man, he just went out to look for me. Oh, hoi, hoi. Excuse me, is Nolan here? Nolan is our adult boyfriend. Who we went on a date with and then got chased by a serial killer. Pretty neat. Love this ambient noise soundtrack. The soundtrack is good when it's playing, but it is not playing right now. Your hot stuff. Well, let's give a question. Still the cows come home. We're in Norway, by the way, I think is where we are. Oslo, yes, Norway. Oslo is in Norway, if you weren't aware. Try not to be seen when you bibbeem. Thanks. Okay. PlayStation is useless. I will go see the inspector. PlayStation. I still love these renders on the loading screens, but they're not even like loading screens. I don't know if they even mask the loads at all. Hello. Let's talk to your crotch. You are still here. You should go home before it get dark. Don't forget your key. If I remember right, like nobody's home, so let's just go home. I'll bet my house is surrounded by reporters. I probably shouldn't go home for a while yet. Okay, we gotta go to each individual place, I guess. I wonder if Edward and Kay were attacked by Scissor Man. I don't care about Edward. Edward is the other survivor from the original Clock Tower murders, and he's a shitty little brat. I know there is no one here. Really, natural translation. Municipal library. There's no reason to go to the library. Fine, let's just go to where the murders were 2 hours ago. I wonder if, what's her name is here. Hello. Oh, hi, Jennifer. You came just in time. I was on my way out. The PS1 clock, like the SNES clock tower got ported to PS1, but that port never came out here. This is a direct sequel to the original. What about it? Oh, right. So Professor Barton had a statue from the house where the original murders took place. We chose to have that sent to Charles, or some other old man, to look at. So now we got to go to his house and look for that. You have any ideas? One for the money, two for the show. Rick, not Chris, or whatever I said. I think he must have taken it to one of them. He did mention that he would like to get an expert opinion on the statue. I don't know who this Rick person is, though. Let me see. So Rick, it was like the butler at the old murders. We went to his stage before and then proceeded to fucking lose because we sent Nolan there instead of Jennifer. I want everything and anything and everything relating to the scissors and the man. The text scroll is pretty painful. Jennifer, yes? Who is Nolan? No, I'd better run along now. Nolan's definitely in on the murders. Don't trust that man. I probably shouldn't bother you. I wanted to go to the Oslo newspaper. I hope Nolan's there. Roy Lee, hello. Oh, good, it's Nolan. He's like a grown-ass man. You should not be taking Jennifer on dates. Please didn't want to tell me much, so I had a hard time finding you. Actually, yes, there is. Do you know a man named Rick? Dr. Green, hello? Yes, this is a straight-up sequel. I was just going to interview him. Really? He used to be a butler for the Barrows family. I ran into someone who happened to know that. I thought I'd go ask him what he knew about the Barrows family. Nope, gotta talk to him again. What about him? Well, Professor Barton might have given the statue to him. Oh, you mean the one they found at the scene of the murder? Yes, I want every little clue relating to this case. No, your mom wants every clue. Should I go get the statue from him? Alright, I'll go see him and get it. Well, you want to ask Nolan? No, I'm going myself. Thank you for offering, but Helen is looking for it now. Okay, no problem. But if you ever do need help, just let me know. Okay, so maybe we're gonna play as, what's her name? And not Nolan, I see. Scenario 2, Edward? Oh no. I don't want to play as Edward. I'm clearly not Edward here, but you know, it's fine. Excuse me, is Mr. Sullivan in? Mr. Sullivan, he is now in the head librarian's office. I see, thank you. Alright, anything else in here? No. Where's the head librarian's office? This is a strange library. Why would you walk in and there's just immediately an elevator? Where's the lobby? Oh, is this Edward? No, well, if it isn't Edward, what are you doing here? It's Boyne at the hotel. Is Kay with you? No, she isn't. Oh. Alright, guess we explore the library then. Alright, we're trying to find the Sullivan. Edward's not Mr. Sullivan. They're different. Different folks. Different folks from different yolks. What do we have here? The reading room cannot be entered without a key. Otherwise, people would go in there and read, which we cannot have. Hello, I am sure this is Mr. Sullivan's office. Oh wow, what a tiny ass office you have here, Mr. Sullivan. Hello, Ellen! It has been a long time, hasn't it, Mr. Sullivan? I've heard what happened to you! How terrible! Yes, but what happened to her? By the way, Mr. Sullivan. Yes, I have heard! There is something you would like to research. I will give you a key to the reading room so you can use the reference materials as you please. The reading room is right next door. Oh, and the statue. Oh, yes, that's it. However, I do not recall Professor Barton leaving it with me. But I will look into it, so you might stop by on your way out. Thank you very much, Mr. Sullivan. Alright, can't go anywhere else in his silly little room. Can't talk to him anymore, so let's go to the reading room. Unless I should look upstairs first, I don't know. Maybe I should. Can I even go upstairs, though? Nope. Alright, reading room it is. Now I can enter the reading room. How exciting. Go in there. Go in the reading room. Don't just say I can go in the reading room. The reading room, there are many valuable works here only available to university personnel. I hope there is something in here that will explain the Scissor Man. I don't see how that could happen, but... What do we have here? It doesn't seem to be in this area. Alright. Well, there's a ladder here. It's certainly not in this area. A step ladder. Oh, it's not just an ordinary ladder. Oh, there's a little vent here. This is a book I've been wanting to read for a long time, but this is hardly a good time. Okay, this is not the stepladder, maybe? Okay, we went around the stepladder. Books relating to England are up there. You know, Scissor Man's from England or something, I think. Oh, this is such a strange layout. It's like, I don't know. I'd expect just like click a shelf, click a shelf, click a shelf, but it's like specific shelves on the shelves. It's oh no, that's the same goddamn one. Okay. Okay. Well, this reading room's fucking useless, is what you're telling me. Do bee bee bum bee bum bee bee bum bee bum bee. Okay, that's the book she's been wanting to read, I assume. Unless that's the... Okay, no, there's only one on that shelf. Okay, I guess I'll check this shelf again. Alright, hello? Doesn't seem to be in this area. Where the fuck is it? Hey, no book. You would think books on England would be, useful. Do I have to collect this multiple times? No. What if I climb the stepladder and then look at the books from England? There we go. It's easy. Lords of Northern England, this is it. This will tell us all about the Scissor Man. Who is this fruit? Excuse me, but the library will be closing shortly. Oh, I see. Boop 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 beep boop beep boop beep boppy. This gives me a clue about Scissor Man. I should leave soon. Did you really get a clue about Scissor Man from that book? I don't know. Like, I know Scissor Man came from like a wealthy family, and supposedly there was something that was a Zabamba. Oh, hello, Mr. Sullivan. Oh, Mr. Sullivan. Fancy seeing you here.
Ellen, it seems the bells of the giant clock are broken. I think I'll go have a look.
Well, I will go with you.
Thank you, please follow me.
The clock hasn't been working for ages.
I was so spot on with that voice.
Someone has been messing with it. Oh, no.
Mr. Sullivan?
Holy shit. Let's go. We're not playing as Edward here. Why is the scenario called Edward? I don't understand. Ahead of his time. Come on, go through here. Alright. I guess the stepladder will be useful somehow. Oh, she's gonna push it on him. Because he cannot walk around corners. Got his ass. Bum 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 bum. Edward's voice is heard from upstairs. That's Edward's voice? Question mark? He can't still be here. Oh, sure he can. He's an idiot. Alright, I'm gonna save now. That's Scissor Man. You know, Scissor Man. There we go. Oh, Edward! Edward, where are you?
Helen?
It's coming from inside. That room! What's up, Edward? How you doing?
Edward. Edward.
Oh, Edward. Edward, where are... What happened to the rest of Mr. Sullivan? Was that a snake? What? Huh? Why? What tripped me? How did this happen? Let's go in Mr. Sullivan's office this time. But where's Edward if what's his name is up in the bus bay? Oh, we're gonna lamp this motherfucker to death. Get lamped, idiot! Can I go out here? No, just this way. Alright, well, let's go upstairs yet again, I guess. You can't be up there again, right? Come on, Edward. Show yourself. You freak. We have a device here. What's this? Operation panel. Something is written on it. You have discovered hint number 7. Let's go. I love hints. But where the fuck is Edward? Let me make sure I can't do anything else here. But then she'd be no better than Scissor Man. Covered with rust. If only I had oil, but that's in Jennifer's inventory, god damn it. Bom 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 bom. Certainly Scissor Man is no longer in this room. Oh, what's this on the ground? Nothing? Okay, cool. It's true, we could just take his scissors, that might help. There are many books about archaeology on the shelf. Some of them were Alright, what about up here? No? Okay. What about this computer majig? Personal computer, the image of Mr. Sullivan struggling amateurishly at the keyboard comes to mind. His head just got cut off, come on. I think I can maybe look at something else here, maybe? There are envelopes and documents relating to multiple personalities on the desk. The center of these envelopes is Professor Barton. I really shouldn't look inside. Yes, you should. I wonder if there's anything else. Oh! Key is inside the drawer. I bet it's a key for this room or something, maybe. Collection room key. I am sure the collection room is in the back. Behind the desk, probably. Just a trash can. No spoilers about those future clock towers, Mohawk. I don't want to know nothing about them. Now I can enter the collection room. It was not behind the desk. I love that she goes up and unlocks it and then fucking doesn't do shit. The collection room is where Mr. Sullivan keeps the artifacts he dug up in Egypt and other places of which he is very proud. Mr. Sullivan has shown you this room many times, but this time it is pitch dark inside. Didn't there used to be an aquarium in here? It's right there. I could use the light from it. We're gonna get attacked as soon as we light this fucking aquarium up. Oh my god, he's in there! What a silly guy. I don't think she's really processed his death yet, honestly. She's still laughing about him clumsily using a keyboard. Anything in here I can use? No, that's no good. Uh-oh. Ah. Oh, right, I have to right click, I think, not left click. Dead end. Continue. It's weird that there's nothing I can use in this room, but doesn't seem like there is. Maybe I can push him down the stairs. Uh-oh. Kicked him in the balls. I can't use the stepladder anymore, can I? How could I forget? This isn't the reading room, actually. Oh my god! We can't even look at that yet because we're in an action sequence. Okay, but where the hell do I, what can I use against him? Alright, let's go. Oh, she's gonna run this way. I couldn't go out that way though. What's that all about? Okay, now we're like fully dead if we get caught, so we'd best not get caught. Duck! Goose! She's not even under the desk, come on. We're safe though, don't worry, we're safe. Alright, anything I can use out here? Or should I go back and check out? Oh, she's just working on her own time. Alright. Let's go back here again. Anything I can do here? Can I go back here? Computer for managing the library. I hope it's networked to the outside. Not that I'm going to try to do anything with it. Huh? He's like totally back there or something, right?
Edward, I thought you'd still be here.
Oh, it's Edward.
It's dangerous here. Come with me.
I'm worried that I haven't collected everything that I can here. Text man, thank you for the follow. Edward, you can hide under this table until I call you. He was hiding under a different table. Why do you think this will be more effective?
And don't worry, we'll make it.
Alright. Back to the same room, I guess. I don't know. I could go back there, or I should maybe check out this place. Yeah, Edward's a fancy little boy. Not a fan of him. Alright, hopefully he's no longer in this aquarium room. No need to turn off that light. Is that the statue? No. There are many of Mr. Sullivan's artifacts. Looking at them would turn it into green envy. There are many ancient swords, strangely shaped pots, and other valuable artifacts. Yep, same click. What's this? How were all those giant stone statues carried in here? Great question. Nothing of use in here? I thought for sure there would be. Maybe this? No, I think I already looked at that. Uh-huh. Okay. I'm glad the mouse lock's on, but it is also very awkward to use at times. Okay, I didn't mean to click that, but you know, it's fine. There doesn't seem to be anything else in here. I can look at the aquarium again, make sure. No need to turn off that light. Alright, I don't see much. Maybe unlocking this will help in a future scenario or something? Siren style? We're so gonna get chased again soon, too. I'm running out of things to thing with, you know? Alright, well, let's go out here. Hope he's not out here, and then we can look at that dead body. Yeah. Oh, we can hear the clock now. How exciting. She's the library clerk I just saw. She's been really reading. Oh, come on. How did this happen? Alright, go back here. This time I'll go back here, I guess. And, fax machine somehow will help me, apparently. Oh, I just hide behind it. You're not as creative as Jennifer is. Oh, we're going for it. Damn, I didn't think that'd be so easily pushed. I was hoping he would just leave and then we could stay in here, but no, you gotta go back somewhere. Oh no, the cops are here. Hopefully I did everything here. I don't know if I did. A police siren car is heard. Someone must have called the police. I feel like I didn't accomplish anything. The door cannot be opened from the front. Many policemen are swarming around outside looking for a way in. There are so many people. Just on the other side of the door. I've been locked in. Alright, we gotta find a key yet, I guess. Can I go in here now, or is Scissorman still here? I think he just kind of disappears. I hope. I never checked, like, over here, either. A plant. It doesn't seem useful. But you can't open a door when it's locked. It's impossible. Can't be done. Can't just break down a door. Okay, what do we have here? There's nothing that seems useful. Files line the shelves. Files line the shelves. Nothing useful here. What about here? Everything seems normal here. Certainly this desk will have something. I'll bet everyone has gone home. Yep, or they're dead. You're awfully calm for the situation at hand. Why does that poster just say serve? That's a little weird. Form and card poster on the floor. Card poster. What's this poster say? The calendar's hanging on the wall. Today isn't Friday the 13th. Okay, apparently there's just nothing of value in here. Oh, the light switch. Scissorman! He's turned off the power. Okay, I guess that means computers won't be of much use, huh? Okay. We probably have to go back upstairs, right? Like, that's the only way I can see us being able to turn on the power, if we need to do that. Unless we just need to find the key. Computer for managing the library. I hope it is networked to the outside. She keeps saying this and then not using the computer. I guess the power's off, but still, what? That's such strange dialogue. I guess I still haven't explored this library. This room, I mean. It doesn't seem possible. There were so many people here a moment ago. A magazine. The smile of the model on the cover looks fake. So I just don't think I would be having these thoughts in this situation. There are red stains on these books. Blood? I don't have time to read these books. Well, what about these books? How about these ones? I bet you have time for those. There are many encyclopedias. Encyclopedia Brown. Oh, we need to get Edward out of here also. I guess, if we must. He's in the reading room. But can we even get out of here? I don't think we can. Would there be a key? He would be. What about this trash can? We already looked in here, right? Just a trash can. It doesn't seem like there's anything in this room, but it would make sense for there to be something in here if they modeled this fucking aquarium and shit, right? Objects are so sticky with the mouse. Okay, let's go upstairs, I guess. All else fails, we'll talk to Ed. Okay, I guess we'll go talk to Edward. There is nothing else here, seemingly. This is the reading room. Well, this was Speed Over Beethoven, everybody's favorite Dance Dance Revolution song.
Edward, you in there? You in there, Edward?
I guess I'll check these out just in case. Oh, there's a vent I can check out now. Okay. There are many reference materials. They're not even trying to ram the door down. They're just like, well, seems nobody's here. Passing with screws, that's it. Edward could fit through. He's small, but I don't have a screwdriver. Okay, I guess I have to find a screwdriver now. Christ. Edward, you got a screwdriver? Edward? Edward should be hiding under the table, even if only him. He must escape from here. Okay, if we go upstairs now, maybe we'll find a screwdriver, or maybe it's in this room. I'll go to this one first, since it's slightly closer. If I wanted to undo some screws, what would I use? There are many there's nothing in this fucking room. I could use this sword to open the vent. Alright, we'll go upstairs. I don't think there's anything up there. Alright. Okie dokie. I want to have a fish. Let's see here. I feel like there has to be a screwdriver up here. This would be the room that makes the most sense to have a screwdriver. Operation panel covered with rust. Alright, not that. I don't have any items right now. Alright, I really want to search his office again. I guess I'll go back to the library. Many encyclopedias. I read this one. Oh yeah, these are the bloody books. Blood? Maybe in the office back there? I don't have time to read these books. Clock is so damn noisy. It's like this is a game called Clock Tower, so there must be clocks and shit all around. Alright, let's check the office again. Hopefully Scissor Man is fucked off. They do not give a shit about getting in here. It'd be nice if the camera angle changed here, but it's fine. You think this will have a screwdriver now? Files. Files. I think the desk has a screwdriver. A screwdriver! You have the screwdriver! Yay! We did it! Woo! Now we're gonna get chased for sure. Alright, Edward, your time has come to crawl through a vent and get stuck and then suffocate, and then we'll never have to see you again. I don't know, Scissor Man's definitely lurking somewhere. Alright, I'll pry these here screws off with the screwdriver.
Edward, come out from there and come over here.
Come out from there, Edward!
You can probably
Has Scissor Man showed up since we put Edward under the desk?
hurry.
Maybe not.
Run away from here.
Okay, I will.
What a pathetic child. Awful. Okay, well, I guess we'll just leave now. Edward is sus. Launch him into space. Alright, he'll crawl out, and then we can leave somehow, I bet. That's how these things work, right? Couldn't we just, like, call out from the hole in the clock tower? Whatever. Oh my god.
Hey, Teach, what's going on?
About
Teach,
fucking
hang in
time
there.
you got inside.
And now, without
Oh my god, I'm still getting a bad end.
of the statue, all leads have come to a
Okay. I guess we gotta start from the beginning. And, this time we'll send the vent to the library so then Helen can find it, I guess. No, it's the same ending, don't worry. Don't worry, it's the same ending. Ending-y. Ah, okay. Part of me wants to just go and start Helen's route, but might as well go through what we can here first. We did get hint number 7. What's it say? If Helen is the protagonist in the last scenario, be very careful of the item she is given by Harris if she uses it. ... Don't give up. What does 6 say? And the star plate is extremely important. I still wonder if there's something I'm missing when I play as Nolan, but we're just gonna have to do a new game for now. The prologue is so slow, too. Maybe I should make a save during the prologue, like near the end, where I decide which character to play as. That might help a little bit. There's no skipping this shit either.
Professor Barton?
Professor Barton! Professor Barton!
What on earth are you doing, Professor? You mustn't hypnotize her like this.
You
She's
mustn't.
not ready to remember the murders yet.
It really didn't, like, okay, we definitely didn't give the statue,
I must know the truth.
to Helen, to the Mr. Sullivan. So it's like,
Can't take any more of this today,
it
Professor.
would make sense for the correct combination to be send it to the library, and then Helen goes to the library and finds it.
But remember one thing,
I would think,
but you are
we just have to get there, which is a pain in the ass.
Professor.
Okay, look at the scissors. And then we have to do all of Jennifer's scenario again. It takes so long. These are like the weapons he used to slash up his victims. Oh! Actually, I do have a save later in Barton's thing. Let me load that. Alrighty. Pro Barton. The real scary part is replaying the same thing. Helen isn't home yet. I think I will go out for a while. I think I saved at the wrong spot. This sure seems like it's the... Yeah, I think this is the start of Jennifer's scenario, isn't it? We'll go see Helen and see what happens. We're gonna have to start over again, I think. Hello, Jennifer, what's up? Okay, we'll have to do a new game after all. Okay, I can't open the menu from here. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, good luck, Ellen. Good luck, Helen. I think I have to go over. I'm just gonna restart the. All right. Guess we gotta start. New game. It sure would be nice if you could just like pick up from a scenario, but I guess since the paths branch, it doesn't really let you. Alright, I guess I'll refill my drink while this plays.
Professor Barton? Professor Barton? Professor Barton? What on earth are you doing, Professor? You mustn't hypnotize her like this. She's not ready to remember the murders yet.
Helen, the clock tower murders are fascinating research material for me. I must know the truth of what happened.
She can't take any more of this today, Professor. I'm taking her home.
All right. But remember one thing, Helen. You may be her guardian, but you are also my assistant.
I know this for the sake of a research and not police work here, but is hypnotizing witnesses, is that still a thing they do, or is that banned? Is that outlawed? Is that frowned upon now? Alright, we look at this. There's a faint smell of ammonia. Look at this stupid table. The clock tower murders. I think it was like popular for at least a decade or so to hypnotize people to like get a witness or whatever to remember things that they wouldn't otherwise. I assume they probably learned that a lot of it is like coercing false information or some shit. I don't know.
Surveillance camera?
Niospeak cock tower raid. What the fuck is wrong with you? They refuse to acknowledge such a crass raid onto my chast channel. Naya, hello, how was your stream? Why are you streaming while you're sick? Oh no, I clicked raid. No. I've had to do shout out. I've had to do a shout out. Is it SO? Is it shout out? Okay. How was your stupid cold stream, Nio? I hope you had fun. Raiders, hello, I'm Red Eye Philippine Girl. We're playing Clock Tower for the PlayStation 1. We just got another bad end, so we have to start the game over. So we're going through the prologue again. Which will take a small amount. Yeah, sorry, cocktail. X-Rock, thank you for the follow. Did you know that Nio is the reason we didn't stream Nancy Drew yesterday? It was 100% her fault. Nobody else's. There definitely wasn't a single reason apart from her that the stream didn't happen. Perish. I saw you're going to the US, Nio? You're going back to the homeland to see Death Clock. Is that true? Is that true? Is that what you were talking about on the Twitter? What? Are you gonna? Okay, I can't make that comment. I'll message you the comment later. Secret. I hope you had fun streaming though. This game is alright, but you have to replay a lot when you fuck up. It's very easy to fuck up because there's no indication of what a fuck up is until you're dead, and then you have to go back like 3 saves. It's a good time. Here's Danny. You have an appointment for an interview. We have to like clear all of the text in this room before I can leave, which is the most annoying part. Scissor Man, it'd be cool if he were real. I could get scissored all the time, man. Scissor Man's cheap rubber mask. Okay, can I leave yet? I can! Yippee! Okay, so I gotta talk to this guy. I'll save here, because this is where the branch point happens. I do really love this save menu. It's so low res. Like, the way shit just flashes here, it's beautiful. I love it. Okay, I didn't actually want to save. I'm gonna back out. Okay, let's talk to this freak.
Oh, Professor! A newspaper reporter was looking for you on the first floor.
Raiders, to summarize the story of this game, it's a sequel to the Super Nintendo Clock Tower, and Jennifer, one of the 2 survivors from the original Clock Tower, is the main character. And Scissor Man's back and he's killing people. And it's really funny that this game never came out, or the original never came out in the US because it's a sequel to it. So it's just kind of a weird game to play if you haven't played the original. I played the SNES one a long time ago. I didn't stream it. I probably should have before this. I didn't realize these two were like this interconnected. Alright, can I go down this elevator yet? Yeah. What? I know the SNES one they announced was getting that port with the new cutscenes or whatever. I hope that's alright. No reason Way Forward is working on it or something. I don't know. I think it's porting some extras from the PlayStation version also.
Oh, Professor! I'm the one who called you from the Oslo Weekly News! My name's Stolen Campbell and this is Tim My Camera Bad. It's a pleasure.
I'm a bit busy. Please keep it brief.
And I'll get right to the point. Have you been able to figure out the murderer?
I can't say anything for sure yet, because the victim's testimony lacks credibility. Oh?
You mean the victim that's testified? That'd be Jennifer Simpson,
Welcome
wouldn't
back
it?
to the stage of history.
Maple, thank you for the resub.
murderer.
Oh, it's nothing really. We just saw her leaving a few minutes ago. And since we run into her, I just thought I'd ask her out on a date. But that happens later in the story. Never mind. You just said her testimony lacks credibility.
I know what you were going to say. That monster she was talking about, the Scissor Man, and whether he really exists or not.
That's it. That's right. That's what our readers want to know. Because the existence of the Scissor Man has become a symbol of terror among youngsters.
Scissor Man is just the Slender Man of Norway, apparently.
Youch! Not much I can say to that, is there?
Alright, is our interview over? I still get why he says let's start from the conclusion. It's a fact that there was a murderer who used a giant pair of scissors as his murder weapon, see? But that doesn't make him into an immortal monster. We're just dealing with some odd screwball.
But what about what she said?
She was scared. She thought she saw something. Oh yeah, they're like re-releasing, or they're releasing that like canceled Shantae game or whatever. I feel like there have been several Shantae games where they're like, this got canceled and now we're releasing it. Which I feel like can't actually be the case. There's probably only like one or possibly two. But Shantae's a weird series because it was like, I think there's only one game that actually came out, right? I think just one. And then years later, Way4 was like, actually, this lady is pretty sexy. What if we made a franchise? I tried playing a Shantae game once. I couldn't get into it, but Shantae is cute. A double delayed raid. Oh my god. Alright, back to the interview. I mean, the office. I mean, this place. Was original Shantae Game Boy Color? Am I making that up? Oh hey, it's Harris. Alright, this time we're gonna tell him to send the mask to the library. He's arrived already, has he? Yes, he's in the therapy room. Statue. Oh, that's right. I still need to get an expert opinion on this statue. I should probably ask Professor Sullivan, the head librarian at the Metropolitan Library. Yes, but there was that old butler at the Bearer's mansion named Rick. We gave it to Rick, and that fucking ruined our life, so we're gonna give it to, librarian this time. Came out when the GBA had already come out. Yeah, games that, are such are kind of doomed. Alright then, I'll have Professor Sullivan at the, Metropolitan Library take a look. It's like how Atlas just dumped a shit ton of, games onto the 3DS after Switch came out and nobody cared. Alright, let's go to the room now. Oh boy, our favorite boy is here. Yeah, Alice just does that, I guess. Which is, I guess, kind of understandable with JRPGs. They take a while to make, probably. I don't know. I mean, they did remakes after the fucking shit was done, so I don't know. Atlas is a strange company, for sure. Not as questionable business decisions as Square Enix, but... I'm an instructor at the Granite Orphanage. I'm Edward's guardian. Edward, I thought he completely lost all his memories from the shock. Does he remember his name? No, I call him Edward because not having a name to go by makes things very difficult. And he's such a snobby brat, he just looks like an Edward, don't you think? Now, since it's our first day, will you answer some simple questions for me? Okay, Edward. Now, I want you to honestly tell me everything you remember about what happened. Yes. Well then, let's get started. Okay, now we go over to Jennifer. Data save. Okay, I don't want to overwrite my Barton save. I'll overwrite this one. I got a game over there. I fucking scream. Alright, Jennifer. I think I will go out for a while. Okay, so we gotta go to the reporter, we gotta go all around town, we gotta eliminate all our shit, and then we go back to the town, and then the reporter's there, and he asks us on a date, which we agree on for some reason. Oh, that's right. Edward is supposed to be here. I wonder what kind of boy he is. I still love that it's like clearly a Japanese game, even with the modeling, but... Is this boy Edward? Are you by chance Jennifer? Yes, I am Jennifer. I thought so. I recognize your face from all the pictures in the paper. Oh, my name is Kay. I am the super nanny from the TV show. The Grand Orphanage? Yes, but I began after you left. Is he? Yes, he is Edward. Say hello, Edward. Oh, hello. Hello, Edward. How do you do? Jennifer, Edward has lost all his memory from the shock of what happened. Edward is the other survivor of the clock tower incident, by the way. Speaking with you might jog his memory. I was hoping you would be able to come visit Edward, please, so I don't have to deal with this child. Yeah, I guess that's fine. I'll come when I can. Well, I'm out of here. Oh, I'm sorry for keeping you. You can see them, Isabel. Alright, municipal library. Metropolitan library. Why does it say municipal here, but then metropolitan when she goes there? That doesn't. Mr. Sullivan, you still have your head.
Hello, Jennifer. Did you come to check out a book or something?
Mr. Sullivan.
You're as cute as ever. How's Helen?
She's fine, but she's been busy lately.
I see. Oh, by the way, I've added to my collection again. Do you want to come see? It's quite a collection of archaeological artifacts.
No, thank you. Goodbye, Mr. Sullivan.
Oh, well,
Alright, now research building. Alright, now we talk to Helen, and then we can finally go home, and then Nolan is gonna ask us on a date, and then we go on a date, and then we get locked up with a serial killer. At least we get to watch the cutscene of Jennifer getting locked up again. Oh, hey Helen. I'm going to be a bit late tonight. You go ahead and eat without me. Are you busy? My hard drive crashed and I lost all my data. I've got to get it restored tonight. Oh, I see. Please leave the key in its usual place. I wish I remembered where the fuck the key actually was in the first scenario. Because I know where the oil is now. Did I write down where the key was? I wrote some notes. Oh, okay, kind of. Okay, let's go home and get asked on a date. Oh, that's university staff housing. Oh, hey, what's up, Nolan? You're the reporter that came to the university yesterday, aren't you? Oh, please call me Nolan. I cannot remember any of the voice I did for anyone. I have been collecting information on the Clark Tower case for a long time now. Even though it is a really big case, very little of the truth is understood. As a reporter, I simply can't leave it alone. Yes, the truth. I'm interested in you too. Hey, what do you say to having dinner with me? I don't care what you tell me, I just want you to talk. Are you asking for an interview or for a date? By the way, Jennifer's 16 and he's probably like, the manual might say his age. I don't want to find the manual though. The best thing about this is they just skip over the date entirely. And then go to this cutscene. Or sorry, I have to walk down the street first. Someone seems to be following from. I have the manual. I forget if I downloaded it or if I just opened it somewhere. But I don't feel like finding it on my computer. My mouse is set aside because I'm using a PlayStation mouse on my mouse pad, so it's a big pain. Oscala, howdy. Whoop. Alright, time for a good cutscene.
What's wrong?
What's wrong?
Help! Someone is following me.
Some kind of weirdo?
Some kind of weird? Oh my god! Lizardman can only kill by sneaking up on people. Otherwise, he will fail every single time. Thank you, Basket. Okay, hide in here. Yeah, I can wash my hands. I just still don't really know why it lets you wash your hands, but you can. You should at least stand on the toilet or something, but you know it's fine. You really? Well, the movement cutting's just when he's near someone, you know? He gets excited. Okay, so we gotta find the oil. And then I have the other list of events written down too, fortunately. Oil is in one of these rooms. Is this one? I feel like he jumps out at me, like he knocks this shit over and jumps out at me or something, but maybe not right now. Nothing seems useful. This might be useful. It's just so funny that she says, nothing here seems useful. This might be useful. Okay, so next we must do the fax machine, which is, I think, at the end of this floor. Scissorman's still learning. He hasn't reached his full potential yet. He'll get there. He has several sequels left. we can't go through here. Front entrance door? What's going on? If we go in the elevator, Scissorman will just be in there. Is this where the fax machine is? Oh, this is where the officer is. Wait, we can go straight to the officer? Really? Excuse me? Oh my god. Alright, so we get the key. I think we're supposed to get the key from him. Maybe we get it from the table. There's a key on the table. What is this? Okay, so we don't even have to do the fax machine part. We're basically done here. We just have to leave. Sure, we'll get chased one more time, but I guess I could have sworn that this wasn't possible before. I don't know. An emergency ladder? It looks like a fire ladder. Whoop. I don't even remember when the Switch came out, to be honest. I know Radiant Historia remake or remaster, whatever, came out fairly late. That might have been 2018, I don't remember. Wow, that was so fast this time. Hopefully now, shit will actually work and we'll be able to find the fucking statue. Delayed. Okay, so I can save this one. Okay, now we gotta go talk to Glotz, and he's like, what the something like that. And Jennifer's like, yeah, the Scissor Man is chasing me again. And he's like, something like that. And then Laura's like, sorry, he's a fucking weirdo. You should go home and rest. We've got a posted up police man outside of your house. Thanks, Inspector. Yeah, it says Assistant Inspector, and it's weird that he corrects it when you would normally think, like, if you called Inspector Assistant Inspector, you'd be like, that's the lead inspector to you. Yeah, I have some of my physics way jonked up. Especially the drag around physics. Those are nuts, but my mouse is in an annoying place right now, so I will not demonstrate. Okay, so you gotta go to every place. No, not yet. Maybe I just have to go here, and then Helen's like, wait, who's Nolan? And then I can go see Nolan, maybe? We'll see. Nope. You're gonna have to click on her. Oh, hi, Jennifer. You came just in time. I was just on my way out. Where are you going? Do you remember that statue? The one they found at the scene of the clock tower murders? Yeah, what about it? You can't find it anywhere. Professor Barton had it. I love that instead of being like, I could ask Professor Barton. She's like, well, it's either at this person's house or this person's library. I'll go check the library instead of asking. And Professor Barton was called away on some police business. Okay, well, that's why. Yeah, I found some telephone numbers on the desk. 1 for the library and 2 for the Rick. I think he must have taken it to one of them. Us being the knowledgeable game player knows it's at the library. So hopefully with Laura at the library, she will be able to locate the statue. And we won't get the same ending for a 3rd time in a row. I want anything and everything relating to the Scissor Man. Yes. I'll find out who this Rick person is. Maybe Nolan knows something about him. Jennifer. Huh? Who is Nolan? I'd better run along now. Okay, so we go to Nolan now. That's the police station. Or police street, rather. I hope Nolan is there. Nolan's so dreamy. 30-year-olds. Has a job. Kind of sucks.
Jennifer, are you alright?
Yes, thank you.
The police didn't tell me much, so I had a hard time finding you. So was it the Scissor Man?
Yes, I know it's hard to believe, especially since we were just on a date before it happened.
The police still think it was just some nutcase.
Actually, yes, there is. I think he's involved in the clock tower murders. How did we even get that when we clearly saw the statue? What do you mean?
I ran into someone who happened to somebody. I thought I'd go ask him, is a bomba's a bomba?
I think I've seen nutcase as one word before. I think we saw a statue, but not the statue. Oh, is nutcase 2 words here? I didn't notice. Nolan, don't do that. You're useless. I love that we haven't answered the question, and he was like, yeah, I'll go. No, Nolan. No. And Helen is looking for it now.
Okay, no problem, I guess. But if you ever do need help, just let me know.
Thanks, Nolan. Okay. Hopefully now, as Helen, we will be able to find the statue. Alright, talk to this lady and she'll be like, he's in the office room. He's now in the head librarian's office. As he thinks. I can't figure out if these doors are supposed to be glass. I thought it was an elevator before, but I guess they're glass because it's see-through. This doesn't look right. Oh, hey, Edward. What are you doing here? It's boring at the hotel. Alright, bye then. Okay, talk to Sullivan. We can get the reading room key. Hopefully he'll have some info on the statue for us. Didn't even knock. What a rude lady. Hey, Mr. Sullivan, I see you're standing proudly at your desk like a penguin once again. Hello, Helen. It has been a long time, hasn't it, Mr. Sullivan? I've heard about what happened to you. How terrible. Yeah, uh-huh. By the way, Mr. Sullivan. Yes, I have heard. So terrible. What happened to you? Wishful turkey. Thank you for the follow. I will give you a key to the reading room so you can use the reference materials. For a second, I thought it said you could use the refrigerator. The reading room is right next door. Oh, and the statue. Oh, yes, that's it. Professor Barton left it with me. Please come pick it up on your way out. Thank you very much, Mr. Sullivan. God, I hope we can get it this time. Okay, reading room. Now I can enter the reading room. Still don't get why she unlocks and then turns away from the door. Okay, so we want to look at English book up here. Or look at stepladder, I guess that's fine. A stepladder. Okay, now we look here. It's books about English people. Now we can climb the ladder to look at the books about English people. This is it. I'm glad the scenarios are like fairly short if you know what you're doing.
Excuse me, but the library will be closing shortly.
Oh, I see. So you found a clue about Scissorman. Not a hint, though. Not a hint. She'll have to pick up the statue. Strange, the clock is chiming. Before you get your head cut off, Mr. Sullivan, could you just give me the statue real quick so I don't have to hunt for it? Mr. Sullivan.
Ellen! It seems the bells of the giant clock are broken. I think I'll go here, look.
I'll go with you.
Follow me.
The clock hasn't been working for ages. I wonder if someone is...
Always astounds me how accurate I am with the voices.
Mr. Sullivan?
Oh my god. Okay, so go downstairs. I forget where we get the key for Mr. Sullivan's shit. Alright, we use desk lamp here. Is it in here? Is it in the upstairs? I don't remember. Get his ass. Yeah, got his ass.
Helen?
Okay. Edward's voice is heard from upstairs. That's Edward's voice? Question mark? He can't still be here. The weird thing about this, you go up to hear Edward's voice, and then Scissorman is just exactly where he was before. It doesn't make sense. He teleports. Unless there are two Scissormen. In which case Edward is probably one of them.
Edward. Edward.
Edward! Edward! So what is that supposed to be? Is it a chain? A snake? I don't understand. Get out of there! Get out of there! Alright, let's go do the same thing again. I guess it makes sense, that room is accessible because that's how we get the statue this time around, I bet. Got your ass. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Maybe there is no Scissor Man. Just a figment of our imaginations. Okay, I want to find a key. Just a trash can. There's some envelopes. Sender of these envelopes is Professor Barton. Right, check again. I think this is where we got the key. Oh, a key. Collection room key. Yippee! It's just a cutscene that plays. The only, like, timed thing is you have to locate a thing that you can click on in the room. And if there's nothing in the room, then the cursor will start flashing and you just have to right-click really fast. I assume the mouse kind of negates some of the difficulty. Trying to find items with the D-pad is probably a little bit more difficult. Alright, we'll turn the aquarium light on and then it's gonna come out. It's gonna be really silly. Oh wait, he's not in there this time. That's so weird. Yes! Statues together with the other artifacts. Thank goodness, there it is. You now have the statue. Since I have what I came for, all I have to do now is leave. Kind of forgot about the whole being chased thing, didn't you? Alright. We're finally gonna make it past scenario 2. Okay, so I gotta find Edward yet. I gotta go through here. If I look at the body, I think Scissor Man jumps out, but if I don't look at the body, Scissor Man might not jump out. Let's just ignore that this person's face is shoved into a bookshelf. Alright, we gotta get Edward. He really likes reading. No, not the computer, I want the door. The door! Alright. This is like the only time this game throws you a bone of like, yeah, you should probably click on this.
Edward, I thought you'd still be here.
Oh, Edward, you silly boy.
It's dangerous here. Come with me.
It's dangerous to go alone, Edward. Come with me.
Edward, you hide under this table until I call you.
Okay, so now
And don't worry, we'll make it.
we might have to activate the police part before we can examine this vent, but let's see. Event. Yeah, she doesn't. It's covered with a screen. That's it. Edward could fit. He's small. Okay. So we don't have to trigger the police thing just yet. That's nice of them. I'm sure it would, Gubbles. I'm sure it would. Okay, now the police thing probably starts, yeah? He's gonna jump out at me now. I don't think I can avoid it. Oh, there we go. Okay. You just had to click in the really weird spot. Okay, there we go. Someone must have called the police. The door cannot be opened from the front because, you know, doors, they can't be opened, especially when you're inside the building. Alright, we get the screwdriver from the drawer. And then we let Edward out. And then we have the statue and all is good. How exciting. This one. I didn't even have to push the copier. Why are your copy machines so fucking big anyway? Like, there's no way the entire thing is filled up, right? Especially nowadays. Maybe in the early days of copy machines, they needed all that space. They could probably just put like a fucking shelf down there now. Or just 13,000 reams of paper. Alright, Edward, time for you to vent. No E ending today. Well, we did get an E ending today, but not this time.
Come over here. Edward, you can probably squeeze through here to the outside.
I still get it somehow. I'm quitting.
Okay, I will.
Well, I do remember the manual told us the A ending isn't necessarily the canon ending, and it may not, like, you know, the different endings. We gotta find one that satisfies us, because, the A ending might be a little too nice, but the other endings you might feel sorry for Jennifer. Oh, yeah, this guy comes in.
Hey, Teach, what's going on?
Hey, Teach.
Teach, hang in there.
Hang in there. Okay, please progress story. Scenario 2 cleared. Alright. There's no Scuzzer Man in this game. Helen, I wonder if she found the statue at all. Bad end immediately. Oh, we have a new... Oh, Rick's house. We can just go there now? Did Rick die, you think? I don't know. University Research Building. Helen. Oh, it's Helen talking. Jennifer, Scissorman was... Huh? Gotts was just questioning me. Who's this lady? You aren't hurt, are you? No, I'm alright. I was also able to get the statue. I mean, it seems like a pretty set chain of events. I don't think it, like, limits which ones you can visit. Found out where the Barrows used to live before they immigrated here. I think it's more the choices you make during these segments that change things. According to historical accounts of the castle, there was some kind of monster born there. They must have found some way to destroy the monster back then. So if we go to the Barrows Castle, we might learn how they did it? Right, I can't say we will for sure, but I want to believe we will if we try. Oogie. I'm gonna talk to her. No, I can't. Okay, I'll tell the others. Good, be sure to tell Gotts. He'll bug us later if we don't. We should also tell Professor Barton. Where is he? Okay, I'll go now then. Here, Rick's house? I don't know. Right, we'll tell Gotts first. I wonder if the inspector is in. Bum 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 bum. Beautiful police station. It says Polides. Alright. Oh, hey, it's Gotts.
Hi, Jennifer. It's the man's back. The media's gonna jump all over it again.
I like that he's like, oh, I heard Scissorman's back. As if we didn't already tell him Scissorman's back. I would love to see the Scissorman. Oh, they're both here. Good. Inspector Gotts, I'm going to England. It's assistant inspector. And what? Are you going there to study? No, not really. There's a castle called the Barrows Castle in England. If I go there, maybe I'll be able to learn something about Scissorman. The Barrows Castle. So that is where the Barrows used to live before they immigrated to Norway. I think so. That sounds rather interesting. I will accompany you as well. Hold on a sec, Professor. What about that case? You two, Jennifer. You're gonna employ as a witness. You can't just drape up as a manga. Then come with us. There must be some reason as to why the murderer disguises himself as Scissorman. We might learn why by investigating the Barrows history. I don't think that's true. I think it's probably just some freak who was like, wow, Scissorman's pretty neat. And he's like, I gotta kill people because Scissorman's pretty neat. You will be a hero if the case is solved. As long as I ain't made a bug goat. Okay, to England we go. Can I just go? I'm gonna go to Rick's house. Cannot do anything there. I'll tell Nolan I'm going to that. I'm going to England if he wants to come with me.
Jennifer! It seems Mr. Sullivan was killed by Scissorman in the library.
I know. Is that right? The police didn't tell us that much. Oh, and we found a clue. A lead, if you will. Really? Yes, there's a castle in England called the Barrows Castle. And we now know where it is.
The Barrows Castle, that must be where Scissorman is from.
Yep, that's right. She's just telling everyone she knows.
Okay, we'll go too, right, Tim? Yeah, this'll make one interesting scoop.
Don't make me horny jail you. I'd feel safer if you did come along.
Alright then. We'll go ask our boss.
Alright. Norway Hotel. I guess I should tell Edward we're going to England too. I bet he wants to come. I love this excuse to bring the entire cast to England so that we can't like rule out people as Scissorman. Why hello, Jennifer. I think we're getting close to discovering the secret to Scissorman. The secret to Scissorman? Yes, there's a castle in England called the Barrows Castle. The Barrows family used to live there. I see. Is that where Scissorman is from? So, Helen and I are going to England to investigate the castle. You Ah, is that a good idea? Well, it may be dangerous, but I'll go with you, Jennifer. What? Edward, don't be ridiculous. But if we don't do something, he'll probably kill us too. I'll go with you, Jennifer. Okay, I'll tell Helen. Oh dear. Alright, library. It says I can't go in. It's like someone died here or something. There's no time to go home. Okay. University staff housing. Well, you went home anyway? Okay. No one is here. It's almost like you said you don't have time to go home. It's so sad that these moments are silent when the soundtrack is so good.
Hi, Jennifer. I was just checking the number of people going to the Barrows Castle. There are now a total of 10 people.
I'm a bit concerned that some of them think this is going to be a picnic. Oh well. We'll leave on the first flight in the morning. I've already arranged for a rental car. There's not going to be a car that holds 10 people. Cool airplane. Oslo Airport. Beautiful. The sun is going down. It'll be dangerous to move about in the dark. Let's camp here. Oh, good. We're camping somewhere. That's great. That'll go really well. Strange. Where is Jennifer? Oh, they rented a fucking RV van.
Bitch, have you seen Edward and Harris? Kay's looking all over for him, but she can't find him anywhere.
Oh, Jesus Christ. One of them's gonna get murdered.
They can't be missing.
The castle. Hurry. Why'd they all go to the castle? That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Last scenario? What? Scissor Man. That doesn't seem possible, but... Huh?
Don't be afraid, Jennifer. It's me, Harris.
Huh?
Harris? Poor girl. Don't worry. I'll help you now.
Huh?
Where are we? Where is everyone? What's that costume?
Huh?
He told me. He told me that if I kidnap you, he will give you to me. He told me to dress up like Scissor Man and kill people.
And kill people.
Jennifer?
No, don't come any closer.
No. What in the fuck is happening? Alright, well, certainly the plot is picking up, but we must end here for today because I am sleepy. Let's get killed. What a strange jump. I feel like we somehow ended up on a bad route. Like, it doesn't make sense that we would already be on the final scenario and Harris is revealed to be Scissor Man. We skipped so much. Is it possible to get the statue as Nolan and then you can get other endings? I just don't know. Let's make sure it's saved. Alright, I believe scenario 3, 4758. I mean, it said final scenario, and it says scenario 3. So it's just the fucking end of the game. I don't know. Anyway, I'll be streaming more of this tomorrow. Bom bom bee bom bee bom bom bee bom bee bo bee bee bom bee bom bee bo bee bo bee. Okay, let's find a read. La 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 la. We got people streaming today. Yes, we do. Who's streaming what is the real question. Well, Ray Daihime-sama, who's playing the PlayStation version of Shin Megami Tensei. Thanks again, Nio, for the raid, I guess. She's long gone. Would never watch me stream. Thanks for watching, everybody. More Clock Tower tomorrow. Starting Ghost in the Shell for the PS2 on Wednesday. Thursday is My House That Wide. The Doom mod that I know very little about, but I think it's supposed to be spooky. And then Sunday, I will be streaming the Elvira DOS game with Colmia. I think one of 2 Elvira DOS games, but the second is a sequel to the one we're playing. So, I'll talk to you later.